Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm so excited about today's video because I wasn't originally gonna do a full face. I was just gonna do an eye look, but I love watching when people put on like their faces, their complexion. And so I wanted to give you another look at the Smith & Co. foundation because I am obsessed with this. I've used it every day since that first video. And so I wanted to give you another look at it, another look at the powder. I thought we could just do a full face, but the real star of the show is what came in literally just now. And it is the LA Girl, their new palette, the Born exclusive 35 color eyeshadow palette. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Let's open it. This is the back. Oh, it looked so pretty. I did not see swatches online though, you guys, which kind of surprised me because obviously this is online before it's in stores. I don't even know if this will be in stores. Actually, no, I think it was in stores maybe the same time that it went live online, but I looked and it wasn't at any of my stores, so I ordered it online. I will say they shipped this so unbelievably fast. This got here from the time I ordered it to the time it arrived was maybe 4 days. And I'm so excited that it's here. Oh my gosh, I hope it's pretty, you guys. The packaging is really pretty. It's like very shiny, very gold. Got this little like LA Girl plate in the middle, this gold plate that's pretty. It's very textured. Let's open it and take a look. Oh, wow. It's got the clear plastic. Oh, and it's like taped down. This shade though, oh my goodness. Oh, I meant to wear like something lower so that I could do a swatch party on my arm. But okay, wait, these two colors right here, like this color story, oh my goodness. Okay, we have to swatch some of these. Mod. Oh my goodness. Lovingness, expressive, and let's swatch the matte. Inspirational. This is the beauty begins the moment you decide to be yourself. I love that. So let's see how these swatch. Oh my gosh, that is really soft. What? These are beautiful. Oh, that army green. Oh, that is happening. Oh my goodness. Okay, do you see the amazingness of these shadows? Wait, no. I'm gonna leave these on my hand. I'm not gonna wipe them all off, that way I can see them. But first, let's get into, and I love how they have shade names, you guys. You know, that's something that I really is weird, but I don't like about Morphe, because I have to hold it up and show you guys, and when you're doing tutorials, you have to see everything or you can't see anything. You have to see the shade because it doesn't have the name, so you can't just look at it and know. You have to actually see it, and I hate that about Morphe palettes. I'm glad that it has the names on it. I actually don't mind that this doesn't have a mirror because I probably wouldn't hold this up because it's such a big palette to use a mirror. All right, so I already put on my Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream, which is what I'm really liking as my primer these days. Smith & Co. foundation and the shade 160 Neutral. You guys saw that review. I have used this foundation every day since that video, and I am obsessed. I want to eventually try it with my Milk Makeup Primer, but I just think my skin I'm giving my skin a few more days of using bio oil. I forgot I loved that so much and how much I need that in the winter before I use a gripping primer, because I just think that's gonna dry my skin out and not look as good. So I'm still using just moisturizer as my primer, but I am excited to try this with the Milk Makeup Primer because I will say this foundation wears all day. And what I love about it, so I don't even think it's meant to be a long wearing foundation, but the other day, it's seriously so lightweight, I forgot I was wearing foundation. I thought I had taken it off for the day. It's so light and it wears off in such a good way. Do you know what I mean by that? Like, have you ever worn a foundation for like 6, 8 hours, 10 hours, and it just starts to get patchy and like break up in certain areas? This just like fades. I don't even know how else to say that. It's like it just fades away just a little bit. And I have not seen one person talk about this foundation. I feel like it's so underrated, you guys. It's incredible. But we're gonna use my new Morphe concealer in the shade C 1.25. And I am taking this down a little further than I do normally because this is very brightening. I did get a shade that was a decent amount lighter than my skin tone, which, not that I don't do at all, but I don't do a lot. I don't like extreme brightening, and I feel like if I put this too much just under my eyes, it just looks like a weird moon, half moon. And then a lot of times what I'll do, because you can see how brightening it is go back in with the side that I had my foundation on and I just go over that a little bit just to blend it in more into the color of my foundation, keep the brightening. And then if you like need to add a little bit more of the foundation color, you just tap it along the edges, just grab a little bit more of your foundation, but I normally go over it all just slightly. I'm gonna put my eyeshadow primer on first, the Milani eyeshadow primer, which today, because today is Friday, November 8th, my anniversary is next Tuesday, and we're going on our date tomorrow night, and I'm so excited. We're going to see Chris D'Elia, the comedian. We're gonna go out to dinner and go see him, and go dancing afterwards, and I'm so excited. It's gonna be so much fun. Oh, Milani, so today's Friday the 8th, so Milani just dropped their new holiday eyeshadow palette. It's not out yet, but I keep checking my phone. It's supposed to drop today because I want to buy it. Like, you guys, Sephora's having their sale, and I bought a couple things. Mostly I restocked my skincare and my dad's skincare because he uses the same skincare that I do. I've gotten him into it because he's like very into like, not very into, but he'll do what I say for, that's what I mean, for anti-aging skincare right now, and I love that. And so he doesn't know what he's doing, so I buy it for him and send it to him. So I restocked our skincare, but like, I gotta say, everything coming out that's new and exciting, in my opinion, isn't it Sephora? So I picked up a couple things that I have been wanting, which I'll show you guys soon, but I didn't pick up a lot. All right, so I'm really digging that army green shade, but let's work in the transition first, or in the crease first. I am gonna take Humble, which is like, it's a really good cream. I'm excited to see how this applies because it's like a yellow based cream where a lot of like the cancel out colors are pink, and those just like don't look good on my skin tone. That's perfect for my skin tones. Yeah, this is like my perfect cream color. Like pink based cream colors just aren't the best for my skin tone. I've got very neutral undertones, but they lean more yellow than pink. Pink foundations and pink undertones look pretty ridiculous on me. Okay, so I really do kind of want to do a halo eye with those two. But let's just see what we get into. Let's use the shade Individuality. Oh my god, they have like the perfect mixture of transition shades in here. You guys, I could create a bajillion. Oh my gosh, what is this? I didn't even see this color. Cordial and Swanky. What? This is insane. These are amazing. I'm gonna go into Individuality and put that in the crease. I'm interested to see how these blend. I need to hold on to a mirror. Oh, that's so pretty. It's like a really, really light, it's like a peachy brown. Oh, that is the perfect transition for me. It's like so light and so buttery, and there's definitely kick up in the pan, but it has pigment. It's not like all the pigment is just falling off the brush. I just knew this was gonna be really light, and I'm really just like fluffing and fanning it out. Oh, I'm excited to see how these build. Okay, let's take another brush, a slightly denser one, and we're gonna go into High Spirited, which is a brown. It's a warmer brown. This one is a little bit, it's a lot of pigment coming up, and it's not as soft. Like there's not a lot of kick up in the pan, which is interesting. Oh, you guys, I didn't set the face with any powder. I was gonna use that spray powder. I wanna do that before I get too much into my eyes. Okay. I'm kind of obsessed with the spray powder, by the way. I am gonna take this all the way through the crease, the High Spirited color. Focusing it in the outer half of the lid, but then using what's left and bringing that all the way in. These are like so easy to blend. What? This palette, how much was this palette? $15, $20? I don't remember. It was so cheap. I really love LA Girl. Seriously, I have actually never tried a product from LA Girl that I haven't liked. And I have not tried everything, but their illuminating foundation is unreal. Their lip liners are amazing. What? These are blending like the highest of high-end shadows. Okay, I'm shook right now. I want to put that vivacious green color all over the lid, and I'm gonna use, ooh, this is really soft. It is really soft, so you have to tap off the excess, but it has got pigment, and nowadays, all shimmers, metallics work better with the finger, but you know that it's good, I feel like, when you can apply it really well with a brush. I like that because I've got longer nails now. This is unreal right now. Do you see the coverage and the pigment in this? I'm going right up to the crease and I'm just kind of still patting. This is insane. I am floored. I'm gonna take a crease brush and I'm gonna go above it, but I'm just gonna blend out around that color. This is gorgeous. You could be done with this now, and honestly, I think we are gonna be done with it with just like the army green. So I'm just gonna, I'm not done, but I mean, I don't think we're gonna turn it into a halo. Let's put a little on the lower lash line. So I'm gonna take a combo of Individuality and High Spirited and run that on the lower lash line, connecting it up and back. And I'm using a slightly bigger brush. It's just a blending brush though, just to keep it like nice and smoky. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with this right now. What? I'm gonna take a little bit more of Humble. I'm gonna put this on the brow bone and just kind of blend it on top of our transition shade just to really smooth it out, brighten it up. On the inner corner, we're gonna go with Sociable, that color I initially wanted to use as a halo eye. I mean, brush your finger. These shadows are not finicky. These are, I mean, these are unbelievable, honestly. This might be like the best drugstore palette I've ever tried. I'm trying to think in my head, like while I'm talking, of one that is better or as good. Honestly, you guys, I bought that Morphe bronze palette. This is way better than that. I thought that Morphe bronze palette was kind of junk though. There are literally shades in there that don't work. They just don't blend at all. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna line my eyes with the black in here called Vogue. And then I'm going in. And I'm just going to do a small line. Thicken up the lower lashes just a touch, about halfway into the eye. Just to thicken them, not to smoke it out, okay? All right, I'm gonna just curl my lashes and add some ColourPop mascara, and then we'll finish up the face. Oh, you guys, I hate this mascara. Hate it. It's just like so dry. I'm gonna take a little bit of Eclectic, which is like a champagne shade, and put it on top of that gold. Oh my gosh, yes. It was just looking a little bit more, because it is a, oh my gosh. I mean, are you serious right now? It's so hard not to tap that in the center of my eye, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna just, hold on. Okay, let's use my e.l.f. bronzer. I haven't used it in a while. And it's a good bronzer. It's a little bit more cool toned. It's kind of like a, it's not like too warm and not too cool. It's really a great, great color. But it's a little harder to blend than what I normally like for bronzer, but it still does a good job. And it's not like impossible to blend. You just have to work with it a little longer. Let's use a Catrice blush. This is it's waterproof and sweat proof. It says Be Brave, Be You. This is a good color, and it's called Bronze. It's a really pretty color. I'm gonna use a smaller brush to just like blend that out. And then if you get too much or you just want to buff it more, just grab your powder brush or your foundation sponge. Just go over it. Ooh, should we use this color as our highlight? Let's try that. Oh my goodness. I even tapped it off on my hand. What? Wow. That is real pigmented. This makes me want to try everything that LA Girl has. And I haven't tried this lip liner yet. It's a little darker than the Cafe one that I love. It's by LA Girl, which is our brand highlight of the day. Although I didn't use my LA Girl Pro Coverage Illuminating Foundation, but you guys know I love that one so much, so I would highly recommend. Let's throw on a little setting spray, and then we'll do our lip. So I'm gonna use my Anastasia Dewy Set, working my way through this. The sweet smell of setting spray. All right, this is the LA Girl Intense Stay Auto Liner, Ultimate Intense Stay Auto Liner in the shade Keep It Spicy. And it has a little gripper and it's a twist up, so it's not just like a sharpened pencil. Oh my gosh, that is like butter. Oh, you know what? This honestly looks so good on its own. It's not like really soaking into my lines on my lips. I'll show you. Can you guys see? It's like you can see them a little, but it's not bad. It's gorgeous. And since this is called like Ultimate Intense Stay Auto Liner, I kind of want to test that and see how it does. So I'm not gonna put anything over top of it. All right, you guys, this is the finished look. I am so happy with it. I'm so pleased with it. I like can't say enough good positive things about this amazing palette. It is stunning. I will put the link below to buy it. You can also find it in your local CVS stores. You can search on their website through the link that I put down below to see if they have it. I'm not affiliated with them. This isn't sponsored. I'm not being paid at all. But like this is, I just cannot stop looking at it. Look at that color story. I can't stop looking at it. Nothing is like too bright or too out there. We've had a lot of palettes like that recently. It's all like can be very wearable, but you can have pops of a little bit of color if you want it, but it's like deeper pops of color. So it's like very fall vibes. This is such a good palette. Totally Abby approved. Like I love this thing. I'm so excited to keep using it and bring you guys some more looks. I love you all so much. Have a beautiful day and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye.